Ding, 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 ding. Wait. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a really fun video with Valerie. We've been knowing each other for a while now. I found her on Instagram. Actually, I found you a long time ago, but we weren't like connecting.
I think it was like 2015. I don't know. All I saw.
Too long.
Yes. I saw you on Desio Eyes. I think that's what it was. Desio Eyes.
That's when I first started. They were my first brand I ever bought from, and they actually noticed me. So I was just like, what? Yeah, basically what we're doing today is just a really cool bridal makeup. This is what I would wear for my wedding if I would ever get married. I'm probably jinxing myself right now by doing this, but it's okay. I don't mind. But yeah, this is Valerie. Don't forget to follow her. She's an amazing makeup artist. She's based off of Austin. She specializes in wedding makeup, which is what I love about her.
And I have been a professional makeup artist for 7 years now in business, and I kind of started doing makeup like back in 2008.
So you've definitely seen how it's changed, right?
Every year makeup changes. Every year I feel like just the style in makeup, the techniques change. So being a makeup artist, you definitely have to continue going to classes, learning new things. Yeah, stay educated for sure.
I think you do an amazing job.
Thank you. So I did ask Lily if she wanted to look at some pictures or anything that she requested. When you first get with your client, you definitely want to have a very thorough consultation. You want to ask if there is any skin allergies, anything that we should know about. You also want to ask if they have any preference in the application, like as far as like the result of it, if they have a desired look. Just really understand. I think that is the most challenging part in being a makeup artist, is understanding what your client is requesting, because anybody can be like, I just want a smoky eye.
Just make me look pretty. Do whatever you want.
But like, what does a smoky eye really mean?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so I'm gonna sanitize my hands first.
I've never had anyone do my makeup, a professional, ever. My little cousin has done my makeup, but nobody else. No Sephora lady, nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think the first time I had my makeup done, I was doing a trial for my wedding. Yeah.
Sorry, my weave.
Your weave? I was like, why is it so hard? That's funny. Go ahead and close your eyes. Yeah, I really wanted to have that moment where I'm just kind of, you know, sitting in the chair and having someone work on my face, you know.
Don't you just love touching people's faces?
I do. I love it. I just want to be sure that they're okay with me touching their faces. A lot of people have, you know, personal space issues, so touching their face can sometimes be a little too much for them.
Where? Right here, little.
Oh,
it hurts.
but it's not like, oh, it does hurt?
No.
I'm all pushing on it. So what I'm applying here is this little, you guys might see it sometimes on other artists, but I really honestly can't pronounce it. So this right here is really good. You can purchase it on Amazon, and it's a moisturizer and a primer at the same time. I use it all over the face and make sure that I really hydrate the skin, especially living in Austin. You definitely want to make sure that everything is nice and hydrated, and because if we have dryness, then that's really what pops up in the texture part of the skin. So I'm the first to touch the face.
Do you ever get told that you have really soft touches?
Yes, yeah. I have a really gentle, like, whenever I'm in there with the hair, I'm like being too gentle, and they're like, you can touch it, you can, like, I'm not tender-headed.
That's good.
So.
Wait, so do you set after you prime?
No, so what I do is I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I apply it on the brows, because this moisturizer, if I got any on the brows, it's going to leave it really oily, and if I try to fill the brows in with that oil, then it's going to erase during the time. And the idea about, you know, bridal makeup is to make sure that it lasts through everything. It needs to last through the 10 hours of, or 12 hours of being, you know, getting married, emotional, stress, everything, anxiety, stuff that comes in internally comes out. So if you're stressing, you're sweating and you're hot inside, and it's gonna usually for like makeup, especially for bridal makeup, I tend to keep everything soft and sweet and just really the person already. I do use the Anastasia pomades, but I feel like sometimes with those pomades it can really make the look more dramatic, and I want, you know, everyone to feel like themselves and just make everything look more natural. So with using like a pencil, it just makes everything look a little bit more realistic and more like yourself. But if someone was to request, like, I want like this very super dramatic look, then of course we'll go in there with the pomades. You already have really good brows. You don't even need anything. But for sure, yeah. I mean,
sorry, we just got off of
I know. That was very moving, wasn't it?
I mean, it just,
It's natural.
I wish I can just tell every single girl that whatever you went through is exactly what you needed to make you stronger. Like,
of course.
Oh my God.
I feel I remind myself every day, or I try to remind myself every day that everything that I am today is because of my past, because of, so we're gonna use Soft Glam.
Yay.
Of course.
She's going in with the orangey colors, which are my favorites.
So I'm gonna do like a soft smoky brown look.
Share your thoughts. I know it's scary to share your thoughts, and like, what if people don't agree? What if people don't like what I say? And we can't get stuck in that because we're never gonna share what someone needs to hear. Now and then I get like a urge to post something, and then people are like,
question it.
I needed to hear that. Thank you so much. And I'm like, I had no idea, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Something told me to do that. Yeah.
Like, I'm very proud of you about doing the process of DACA. Like, that's a very sensitive area, especially when you're getting into like a political thing and a lawful thing.
I just felt so passionate about it because first-hand experience, I understand. So I'm just like,
but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I'm so proud of you for doing that. Like, sometimes people are too scared to.
I try to live my life through this little thing that reminds me, be the person you wish you had when you were younger. You know, like, I wish I had that person that guided me, told me how to do something. So now I'm doing it for myself, but mostly for people that don't have that person.
Exactly. And I feel like it's a lot harder nowadays too than whenever you were younger. So many more people need you and need to hear those words and need to hear advice now than they did back then. It's such an easy outlet to attack people because you can't physically attack back.
Exactly. And it all just comes from them being hurt, because hurt people hurt other people.
That's a good way to.
So I never want to like be mean to someone that's being mean to me. Now and then you get tired of it, but I'm never gonna go in there and wish you death or anything, because I wish you health and I wish you get better so you're not spreading that hate around.
Yeah. I was kind of like even thinking, man, I should have done a cool tone one because you always use warm tones, so they're probably going to be like, she's using warm tones.
No worries.
So I'm really just using, I did the transition tones obviously here in this crease area, and because Lily has a lot of lid space up here in this area, we are bringing it out so that way when she opens her eyes, we're able to really like see the transition without losing it. And then just here on the outer corner, I'm applying a darker tone to make it more of like a catty.
You're really good at explaining things.
I am?
Should we get into questions or no?
Yeah.
Natalia Alvarez says, what camera do you use when you first started YouTube? I invested into my Canon one. That one was like around $900 for like a whole kit, but I've had that. I still have that one and it's good.
Well, I have some for Lily. I didn't get the names of the people who were sending them because they were sending them through Snapchat, and you know how Snapchat doesn't do like a real name, but just like
random
username. Okay, someone asked, are you coming out with a lash line, and if so, when?
Oh, that's a great question. I was trying not to talk about it because it's something that I'm working on by myself. I'm not collabing with anyone. I want to make this like the biggest thing that I do for myself, but it's so hard when you want to do something on your own because you're your own company for everything, you know? So I've been looking around with vendors. That's why I went to California to see if I could find a good vendor or factory or whatever. But everything is so expensive over there, so.
How long have you been doing that? Like thinking about doing that?
Since last December. I started thinking about it, researching. We're still in the works with that, but super excited because I want to make sure that what I bring out is like what I love and what you guys are gonna love too. So maybe next year. Still working on my samples, and I don't even have names for them yet. Like, it's that hard. You'd think it'd be so easy, but it's not. I thought it was gonna be easy.
I think if it was one thing that you were coming up with, if it had to do with like cosmetic, I can definitely see you do lashes. Because
I love them so much. Like, I'll spend $50 on a pair of lashes because I just love the style of it. But mine aren't gonna be $50, don't worry. But
go ahead and open. You're just gonna look down. Next question was, what is your biggest challenge of being a YouTuber and living life? I'm assuming that living life means like
daily life?
Daily life, maybe? Let me maybe rephrase the question for them. I would maybe think that they were asking, how do you manage your time maybe with YouTube, your daily life, and now that we know you work full-time?
Well, I have to make it count. So if my day is off, I plan it out with a video. I bring out the content maybe that day if I can, but it all depends on what kind of mood I'm in, because I never film when I'm sad, angry, or just doing it to do it, you know. I'm
gonna ask you a couple of questions that maybe are in my head. What is your biggest challenge in regards to YouTube? Not just time management, but in regards to YouTube itself.
Definitely, like everyone's, is growth. I feel like I started 3-4 years ago. I should be further along, but because I take my breaks, I feel disconnected. I feel the pressure. My biggest obstacle is the growth that I'm not seeing. And honestly, growth comes with that hit video. Those hit videos that really throw it off and people just flood in. So like yourself, I have a problem with finding out what's gonna be watched more. But then again, my most watched are the ones that I didn't plan.
So why do you think that happens? Like, do you think it's because it's just more like
natural.
You're coming off more natural and people can like connect with you better?
Exactly. Hard. I mean, honestly guys, I feel so discouraged and unmotivated all the time, but I try to think about it as an outlet, because if I don't, then I'm just like, I need to put a video up before it's too late and I start losing subscribers.
Do you feel like sometimes it becomes work?
It does in the editing part, because I'm tired. I want to sleep. I want to go have fun with my friends or something. I want to spend time with my family. I'm like, no, don't bother me because I'm editing. Like,
what motivates you to keep editing?
The finished product and the actual upload. The actual, like, oh my god, I waited for this video, you know?
Yeah.
The thank you for uploading, or I was missing you. That's the whole point. The end product is what I love. Oh wait, I have like a lot of questions on Instagram here. Someone says, what is your favorite animal?
What is your favorite animal?
Oh my god, I love all types of animals. If I could pick an animal, it would be a horse. But if it would be like a pet, probably a dog. I want to rescue a dog maybe next year, like from a shelter. Because I already imagine myself going to like the lake with my dog and my kayak. Like, that's what I want to do next year.
You go to the kayak a lot, don't you?
It's fun. It's so relaxing.
Yeah. Do I want to have kids?
It's going to be planned, right? Because that's beautiful when it's planned.
It definitely has to be planned with the way that my life works and my schedule.
So exciting.
So question for you. And is there anybody special in your life?
No, it's kind of sad. I'm like, no. I mean, I try to date, but dating is hard for me because I'm not a very, I'm outgoing, but I'm not like a, yeah, let's go randomly date. I'm not like that, and I can. Like, it takes me forever to like open up to, especially like a relationship type of thing. But they'll be like, oh yeah, I saw you on Instagram. Let's go do something. Like, but do you want to get to know me?
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I met this guy, my ex-boyfriend. I met him at a random Wingstop. We didn't meet. We didn't meet on social media at all. And I didn't tell him about my Instagram until like weeks later. And we just hit it off, you know. But then time went by, we didn't click anymore. So we had to just like let it go, which is okay because that helped me grow, like, and understand why things don't work out. But it takes me forever to actually open up again. So I'm just going to focus on myself. One of my biggest goals this year is to get to the 100K. Relationships is not my big priority right now. If it happens, cool. If it doesn't, still cool.
Right?
Yeah.
I like that.
This girl says, what is one of your biggest accomplishments? From Gomez Rossi. See, this is the hardest thing because we like to focus on what we're not doing, but we don't focus on how well we've been working. Or because I have friends that are so motivating, like, they're like, why are you so hard on yourself? You've got so much done. You're doing so good. They're always so positive and I love them. But I'm just like, but I'm not doing as best as I can. Like, biggest accomplishment would be internally, like, to know that I am worthy of anything that I want. So my accomplishment is starting my self-love journey. I wish I would have started a long time ago, but I'm happy that I realized that focusing on me is what's gonna make me happy. So I would say accomplishing me finding out that I need to focus on myself, if that makes sense.
I love how you are so deep and like connected.
And I used to not be this way. I used to be very like, why are things going wrong? Things are always gonna stay wrong for me. Like,
oh really?
Yeah, I used to be. Aww. I would be pessimistic all the time. And then something just changed in me, and then it was like, we got her some lipsticks and we got her some...
Should I open it?
Yeah, it's all yours.
You're so sweet. How do you know the colors I like?
It just worked out.
Oh, that's such a pretty color. I love moms. They're so pretty. Girl,
you look like
so pretty. Yes, I love my pinks.
They look good on you. I don't do so much pink because my lips can be overwhelming at times. Like a little pink all over the place. I love giving. It's so weird. It's so
you know
weird.
what? I love that too. And I think there's a chapter in the book that you told me to read about you know, how it makes a person feel when they give instead of receiving. Like the person who gives feels more excited than the person sometimes receiving. It's crazy.
Wearing on her lips, Purple Rose by Wet n Wild. It's a mauve pinky color. Oh, we look cute.
Yeah, you look cute.
I like it.
So the last thing I use are 2 setting sprays. I use the All Nighter, and then I use the, I don't know how to pronounce this, to be honest. How would you pronounce it?
Lice?
Lice
water?
Lice waters or waiters or whiters?
Oh, waiter.
Whiters?
It looks pretty. It's holographic bottle. It's cute.
It smells really, really good. So I usually use both. I do the All Nighter first to keep everything intact. I usually use like a palette or something.
And then you slap them in the face.
Smack them in the face.
Does it really work? I've never used this one.
Really?
I can imagine myself. Dun, 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 dun. Just kidding.
I mean, I have the dress if you want.
No, that'd be so much.
I'll do a quick updo on you.
That's so cool. That's what I love about you. You can do hair. Like, I cannot do hair to save my life.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, so me and Val here just kind of went through a whole little, oh, what would you say? Like a realization.
A moment.
A big inspiring moment where I was able to open up to her about something very important, and so did she, and we just kind of bonded here.
We did. I think we had, I think Lily and I are very much alike. Almost, and you know, we love to talk and we love to share and we love to inspire each other and we like to give each other advice, and I think we both have that potential and we both have that inside of us, like where we can actually talk to others. And I personally, like I was telling Lily already, talk to so many of my friends when they are going through things and when they just hearing our words and our inspiring advice or anything like that, it helps them in a way, and we both need it too. And I think that's what we just went through right now, where
because we feed off of it, we really inspire sharing our stories. And like my friends always call me and they're like, you're so wise, and I know I'm older than you, but you're wise enough for me to understand what you went through, and I'm going through something similar. So what we were basically trying to tell you is that we want to come out here and talk about any type of topic that you want to talk about, so we can explore it, dive into it, and really understand what you're going through and inspire you in any way that we can bring out to you.
Yes.
We don't know what this segment's going to be called just yet, but we'll try and figure something out for you guys. So send us any emails, any DMs, anything on social media. We'll have all the links down below.
You have a PO box, right?
Yeah, send letters if you don't want social media to be involved. We'll talk about anything you want to talk about.
And we don't have to say any names. It could be completely anonymous. But if you have any anything that you would like to talk about, any issues that you're going through, whether it has to do with physical, emotional, anxiety, anything that you want to share with us that maybe we'll be able to help. And this is definitely something that we were both individually were thinking about doing already, because we like to do it.
But it kind of just all worked out because we meet everyone for a reason, and we're literally sitting here for this reason, I feel like. So I'm excited about it.
I think we definitely lost ourselves here a second ago.
Yeah.
We were just with each other and the camera wasn't recording anymore.
And we just dived into everything possible.
We were just really connected, and it was awesome. And I want to take the time personally to thank Lily for not only taking the time to be here and record this video, but also taking the time to, you know, share her words with me, and very, very helpful, motivating, inspiring, very touching words that she has honestly no idea how much of an impact it does for my life. And I'm sure it can be for everyone else's as well.
And it goes the same way. You're inspiring me to keep going, to start something new, not be afraid of what's to come. Doesn't matter your age, because we can't be stuck in, oh, it's been a long time. We need to live in the now. Make the now count. So super excited for this new segment. I kind of feel like we got something new going on.
I know, we do. I feel like this is going to be where we're going to like get coffee and like just talk.
We need to call it something really cool so people are like, hey, are you going to tune in?
Yeah. So if you guys have any ideas on how what we should name this segment, please, just let us know. Because
how to get over something stuff, like they're like, I needed to hear this, I needed to talk about this. So we're going to be here for you guys to talk about it. You can be anonymous, like she said. We can write you letters back. We just want to be able to help you in any single way that we can.
Yes, definitely.
And that's what I think we feed off of. helping others and inspiring others that it brings us more joy than anything.
Indeed. It's very, very rewarding. It was supposed to happen. You know, we were supposed to connect the question, the Q&A with this video because that's how we got the idea of starting a segment for this. So
and it just happened naturally, and that's what's the best part of it.
Yeah, definitely. But back to that. This is just a bridal makeup look. It is a little bit like
dramatic,
fuzzy and dramatic, but it's a little bit fuzzy right now because my beautiful baby over here cried. Then she made me cry, so I'm puffy, and
we're emotional babies. Okay?
Yeah, we're very emotional, but this is kind of a bridal look that I would do. Go ahead and look down. It's smoky, but still natural enough to not be too dramatic. Go ahead and to the side. What we did was just keep it in the warmer tones and just smoke out the outer corner. This is very universal. This goes with pretty much a lot of girls from any skin tone, and I feel like it's one of the most top requested looks to just have it more natural and smoky.
I feel like you do an amazing job at just like capturing that person's like beauty.
Thank you. Well, you're already beautiful.
Thank you.
I just added a little sparkle.
Thank you. So come at us with any type of topics. We can talk about self-love, self-image, the struggles we go through, I don't know, what, anything really.
Anything. I think, again, this is going to be, we're not certified, we're not, we're not doctors, we don't have PH, we don't, you know, but we feel like we can get things out of our experiences in life, and we can try to give you the best advice possible. You don't have to take the advice, but you definitely can take it in, and maybe it can make you feel just a little different, you know?
Yeah, or if you just want to come on here and just listen in and gossip, whatever you want, we're here. I mean,
and if there's any other requests that you guys want, right? Like any other requests on videos or anything for any kind of collaboration with Lily, I really enjoyed working and collaborating with her today. And we don't live that far from each other, so
I'm glad we're connecting today. Like it was meant to be.
It definitely was. And I think everything played out perfect today.
Yeah, the timing and everything was fine. I love her now. I love her so much.
I love you too.
We're gonna work on this. We're working on ourselves every single day. It's hard, and we're here to tell you that it is hard, and we're with you on this.
I think working on ourselves never ends.
No,
I think
it's not a place you're gonna get to.
Yeah.
We just want to say we love you guys, and let us know what your thoughts on this, and we'll move forward.
And thank you for having me, Lily.
No, thank you.
Love you. Thank you guys for watching.
Great. Do the. See, my mirror falls because it doesn't want me to look at it.
Yes. Oh, chingo. Everything's falling. Oh, there they are. Okay. Oh, wow. Feeling like I accidentally double booked myself or something.
Oh, really?
So every time I hear cars, I'm like, squirrel. Hi.
What are you doing?
I'm filming with Lily.
You're sewing with Lily.
Yeah, we're sewing.
Yeah, we're sewing. We're knitting.
It's so funny because every time it's boomerang, you like make a boomerang.
Are you right?
Like you
I
do it.
I thought I was the only one.
No, everyone does it. You like fake the boomerang.
I know.
I look like a ghost.
I know. You know how to blush on. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, great.
Like you don't know if you can have or if you want.
I'm sure I can. I mean, I'm healthy. It's just I don't know if that's in my world. Like I love kids so much, and I love my niece and nephew. But I get sad sometimes because my family, they're not supportive. Like, they're not like, when are you going to get married? Like, maybe because I'm still young, but I'm probably going to be 35 and they're going to be like, cool, yeah, Lily's never getting married. And they're totally fine with it.
Really? Oh, no.
See, who knows what happens. Maybe we'll get married next year. Who knows?
Today.
Okay.
Actually, no, wait, no.
No. Wait.
I'll just...
You want to use this?
We'll just use this one.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I'll come up with a song for
We'll figure it out. It's been a long morning already.